What's up, everyone? You don't know me, but that's why I'm here with my first episode, Just Like You podcast, as you see in the back. So let me introduce myself. Who are you? Well, I'm over here talking in the third person, but anyways, don't mind me. So my name is William Baker. I am from Columbus, Ohio. I am married. Been married for about 7 years. Have two handsome sons, Ezekiel and Uriah. Um, you would see them, here and there with pictures or something like that throughout these episodes. Yeah. Currently, I'm from Columbus, Ohio. Currently, I live in Michigan, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Not to tell too much business, but I'm transparent, man, and that's one thing you will love about this podcast. That I am very transparent. I'm very open. I'm very real. Um, but I'm wise at the same time. We could be transparent but wise at the same time. But a little bit more about me. I'm a full time, not full time, but you could say close to it as a videographer, close to full time videographer. I work beside my best friend, who is a financial facilitator coach. So I help him with most of his marketing. But as a videographer, people put you in this place, in this box, and they think that that's all you are. You shooting others and shooting their vision, their passion, their dreams, and then you feel empty. And that's why I decided to, that ain't the main reason why I decided to shoot the podcast, Just Like You podcast, which I will break it down a little bit more why I decided to, be a podcaster at this moment. So let's get straight to it. Well, I graduated from a city school, very low income area in Columbus, Ohio, which you can call the hood. But I grew up, pretty much with just my mom. My dad got locked up when I was around age 6. He got out when I was around age 12 in middle school. We came to a few basketball games. I began to play football my ninth grade year. I was very good at it. Became varsity my sophomore year. Got a D1 scholarship to a couple colleges. I committed to University of Iowa. Went to Iowa, but I left Iowa because I was just lost. I was confused with my life. I wasn't happy. I didn't like school. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like school, so I decided to just get on the Greyhound and bounce. And I know most of y'all probably experienced that as well. You was just in a place and you just didn't know how to what word can I use? You didn't know how to change that environment. So instead of you sitting there and figuring out things, you run from the issue. So I ran from the issue and I left college. I dropped out, went back to school years ago, or a few years later, got my associates in business management, and I realized something. I said, hold on, I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be an entrepreneur, and that's why I finished my schooling, and then it's crazy because I didn't know you can max out on student loans because I was going to college, different colleges, and never finishing. And I was disappointed in myself until this one college I finally said, you know what, I want to get my bachelor's degree, I want to get my master's, and then all of a sudden, once I got my associates, I couldn't move forward because I maxed out around $60K on my student loans. I said, what just happened? I never knew it was a max. But I was so disappointed in myself, and I just gave up. I said, I'm not going to school. Long story short, that's the history of, a little bit about me. Let's get straight to it now. So, I hope this don't bore y'all out. But, the first episode is always the craziness of the whole episode. So, let's talk about, the structure of the podcast, what you should expect out of me. I will be going over, let's be real raw right now. I struggle with stress. I struggle with depression. I struggle with lust, even though I'm married. I struggle with pornography. I struggle with doubt. unbelief. I'm struggling with, my life with God. Sometimes I'm like, what I'm here for. And I created this podcast because I realized, one, I did go through a little bit of counseling, but it was so expensive. And I'm like, I can't afford that. Like, to be honest, I can't afford it. So I said, there's a lot of people just like me that just can't afford counseling. So why not, go through this together? Why not walk through this journey together? And at the same time, we encourage each other. So I created this podcast to be able to let people know, those that feel like they want to give up, those that feel like they want to just give in, to not give in, because you are not alone. And I love NF. I don't know if y'all NF fan, but I'm an NF fan. And he got a song called Just Like You, which I was inspired because I'm like, man, if all this ends today, what makes me different than you? Nothing. We bleed the same. We cry the same. We laugh. We don't cry the same. But everybody got their own personal struggle, their own personal testimony, their own personal battle, their own personal struggle. I think I said that a couple times. And they feel alone like I did. I feel alone. Like, even in my marriage, I feel alone. But me and my wife, we working through it. And I just want to encourage you all, man. I don't know. It's my first podcast ever, so I hope y'all bear with me. So we're going to be dealing with topics like, how to overcome stress. How do I overcome stress? We're going to deal with topics with depression. We're going to deal with topics on, what ways I overcome or try to overcome pornography. What's the difference? Is cussing really bad? Like, or is it worse than abusive language? Like, shut up, you're a dummy, or, different stuff like that. I just want people to feel like they're home. You know what I mean? And there's a few more topics I want to talk about, like, tips on how to believe that you can go after everything that you set your mind upon. I'm a Christian. Yes, I'm a Christian, but I don't push Christianity on nobody. I don't want nobody to push nothing on me, so I'm not gonna push anything on nobody. I just want to love you. You could be, in the I can never say the words LGBTQ. I can never say it, but you can be in that community. You can be straight. You can be gay. You can be, whatever. I'm gonna love you, man, and I'm gonna love you. I'm not judging you. This podcast, this YouTube channel is not here to judge you at all. I just want to show you that we care, I care, our community care. And I'm a black brother. I'm black. But at the same time, I love all race. You know what I mean? I'm not about to sit here and create this podcast to be about politics or anything. But there's going to be some issues that comes up. Me personally, I believe, at the end of the day, all lives matter. You know what I mean? So I just want to know through this podcast that we all matter. We all matter in God's eyes. So there's no judgment. There's none of that stuff here, man. I'm just going to keep it real raw and transparent each week. I'm coming out with podcasts every Sunday, once a week. And I will be dropping my Instagram address in the description below, because I will be dropping, snippets before the full episode come out on Sunday evening. I'm thinking about dropping it around 6 p.m. every Sunday, when everybody get out of church or get done working or eating with their family, that, they can just sit back and listen to the podcast. So that's my plan. And what else I want to share with y'all? Yes, I will be interviewing people as well. You just won't be hearing me. I will be interviewing people. I will be interviewing those on different issues. I would love. I'm over stuttering. I'm nervous, but I got my I got my email for Just Like You podcast, where you can send in questions. Even on IG, you can DM me on IG. I'm not a big fan of Facebook, but you can DM me on IG. I will have a TikTok as well. You just, ask questions and we're going to discuss them, man. And yeah, what else? I don't like boring podcasts, so I think I'm going to have visuals as well. Like with some music in the background on these YouTube videos, not just me hearing like this. This is my first video, so you're not gonna hear music and stuff behind the scenes, but in the upcoming videos, you will. be hearing, some type of music in the back with some visuals. You'll see me, but then you'll see mainly probably like 85% of visuals, close to 85%. So what else y'all need to know? I'm building a website for this, so it won't be hard to find me. What else? If you, what else? I think that's pretty much it. You know who I am a little bit, but you will know who I am more and more each episode. So I'm ready to, not be afraid to really chase our dreams, to chase our passion, to chase the gift that God has given us. Man, you don't have to be afraid. Just know that you're not alone. And I'm here, you here. We got a community that we will be building on YouTube, on my podcast channel, and we're just going to rock this out, man. And I hope y'all enjoy it. Right now I'm nervous, but if you drink wine, hey, pull your wine out. Listen to the podcast, because I got my wine, no judgment zone. I work out as well, and I'm a vegan. So, but yeah, man, that's it. I can't wait to take this journey with you. So the first episode will be dropping this Sunday at 6 p.m. So, yeah. So episode 1 is done. Listen, just like you, and I want to let you know that, hey, you are loved. I love you. We all doing the same thing on different paths, but at the end of the day, we're going to come together as one, and we're going to grow. All right? Love y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. It's your boy, Real Will. You can call me Real Will Baker, whatever. But you'll probably hear more Will. So I'm out of here. Episode 1 is complete, and we out of here. Let's go.